Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? I hope all of you are good and doing well at home. So students, if you remember that previously we have started our chapter number 12, triangles and quadrilaterals, and this chapter belongs to the geometry section. And yesterday I have announced some rules and regulations regarding online classes. I am going to repeat it again as I know most of you are joining from today. That's why I'm going to tell you is that from tomorrow or from yesterday we are going to conduct 4 lectures in a week. Okay, you have 4 math classes in a week in which we will do classwork as well. Okay, we will do classwork as well. Okay, for the criteria for the classwork is that first I'm going to explain the examples, then you will attempt the questions in your copy. Okay, so when you are attempting your questions in the copy, so I'm going to ask you to start your video. So you should have to start the video. Okay, you should have to, you should have to unmute yourself, you should have to turn on your video. This is must, understand. Yesterday was your first lecture, so that's why I'm not I did not make any strict decisions regarding your participation in the class. But from today, it is must to turn on your video whenever I am going to ask you. Okay. Okay, Miram, if you do not have camera, so please try to arrange it as soon as possible. Okay, Miram, try to arrange it now. Thanks. Okay, now let's start. So I hope all of you have your copies with you, copies and books with you. Do you have your copies and books with you? Now, if you have it, so please turn on your index page and write down this index. Write down index in your copy along with the date. The date is 12/1/21 and exercise number 12.2, question number 3, bit number 2. This is our today's index. So please write down index in your copy. Everyone, write down index in your copy. This is your today's index. Okay. In geometry copy, beta, this is the geometry work. This is your geometry copy, na? मैंने announce किया है. I have already announced that we are doing geometry works. Okay. Write it down in geometry copy index. This is your geometry copy work. Okay. Done, Alina Salman. Very good. What about other students? Please write it down. Exercise number 12.2, question number 3, bit number 2 in geometry copy. Okay, open your geometry copy and write down the index. Okay, that's very good. Okay, now I'm going to explain the example. Okay, I'm going to explain the example regarding question number 3, bit number 2. So if you remember that I have already explained it, now what you have to learn here. Yes, Mohammed Hamza, today is your homework day as well. But first, we will do classwork and then I will post the homework on Google Classroom. Okay. First, we will do classwork in this lecture during this online class, and then I will post a separate homework for today. Okay. Is it clear to all students? Okay. We have first, we will do classwork in geometry copy, and then I will post the homework. In homework, you have to attempt the definitions. Understand? Now, okay, Mohammed Ahmed, please write down your name along with class section. Complete name, class, and section. Mohammed Ahmed, kindly tell your class and section. Okay. Okay, now I'm about to start the lecture. Now, this is your question number 3. Find the elements marked by a letter in the given figure, right? This is your question number 3, in which what you have to do, find the elements marked by a letter in the figure given below and also give reasons to your answer. Now, which elements are you going to find out? X, Y, Z, A, B, and C. So there are 6 unknown elements that you have to find out in this figure. Now, where is X? This is X. So you have to find out angle X. This is this is angle Y. Okay, and you have to find angle Y. This is angle Z. Okay, so these are the angles, so you have to find out the measurement of these angles. And where is A, B, C? This is A, so A is the side, B is the side, and C is the side. So you have to, Ajwa, why you asking for the index? I have already shown. Ajwa, where were you? Okay, Hania Rahim, why you are logging in with different ID? If you are not Muhammad Ahmad, so why you are using another ID? Please log in with your ID. Okay, now A, B, C. Now A, B, and C are the sides. Okay, now you know what is the criteria. First, you will write down the heading of solution. Okay, this is the example. Okay, please do not attempt this question in your copy. I'm repeating again, this is example, so do not attempt this question in your copy. Understand, this is not bit number 2. This is the example. Now, first you will write down the heading of solution, then you will write down the name of the shape. So which shape is this? This shape is basically a rhombus. Okay, how will you identify that it is a rhombus? In rhombus, all the sides are equal. So as you can see here, all the sides are equal, so you will say that it is a rhombus. Understand? Now then you will find out angle x. Okay, first you are going to find out this angle x, so you will write here for x. Now for x, how will you find x? As you can see, all the angles are unknown except this one. The measurement of this angle is given, which is 155. So as you can see, x and 155 are consecutive angles. They are consecutive angles. So what you will say that, and if you remember the properties of rhombus, so any two consecutive angles of rhombus are supplementary. Means in rhombus, if you have any two consecutive angles, so they are supplementary, means their sum will be equals to 180 degree. Means if you will add x into 155, so your answer will be equals to 180 degree. So any two consecutive angles of a rhombus are supplementary. Okay, rhombus are supplementary. So what you will write, you will write x plus 155. Okay, x plus means you will add these two angles. X plus 155 is equals to 180 degree. Now what you will do, you will shift this 155 towards the right side. So here it is adding with x, so it will get subtracted on the right side. So you will write x is equals to 180 minus 155. Okay, 180 minus 155. So the answer will be x is equals to 25 degree. Now here you have find out that the your angle x measurement is equals to 25 degree, or you can say that x is equals to 25 degree. Now you have the measurement of two angles, two measurements angles, now you know. Okay, now next is y, y and z. So if you look at here y, so this is angle y and the opposite angle of y is this one. Okay, okay, y, the opposite angle of y is this one. Similarly, if we will talk about this z, so the opposite angle of z is x, and you know the measurement of both the opposite angles are known, so no need to do any specific calculation. Simply you will find it, you will write here for y and z. Okay, for y and z you will use the same postulate. And what will be the postulate? You will simply write opposite angles of rhombus are congruent. Okay, opposite angles of rhombus are congruent. So if we will talk about y, so the opposite angle of y is this one, so you will write y is equals to 155 degree. Okay, and if we will talk about z, so the opposite angle of z is this one, so you will write z is equals to 25 degree. Clear, Marusha? Very good. So y is equals to 155 degree and z is equals to 25 degree. Understand? Now the measurement of y is 155 and the z is equals to 25. Now if we talk about A, B and C. So this is A side A, this is side B and this is side C. Okay, and measurement of only one side is given, which is equals to 6 centimeter. So as you know that all the sides of a rhombus are congruent, so what you will write here, you will write for A, B and C. Okay, for A, B and C you will say that all the sides of a rhombus are congruent, means rhombus की all sides are congruent, means they are same. So if one side is equals to 6 centimeter, if one side is equals to 6 centimeters, so all sides will be equals to 6 centimeters. So you will say that side A is equals to 6 centimeter, side B is equals to 6 centimeter, and side C is also equals to 6 centimeter. Clear? So students, this is the way to solve question number 2. Okay, bit number 2 from question number 3. Okay, I'm repeating again. What you will do, first you will write down the heading of solution, then you will write the name of the shape, then you will find the angles, and then you will find the sides. Understand? Is it clear? So this is the way to do work in your copy. This is an exemplary question and you have to attempt the question number 3 bit number 2 from book. Is it clear, students? Should we start our classwork? Are you ready? Students, where are you? Okay, so are you ready? Okay, okay. Ajwa was asking for the index. So for Ajwa, I am going to show you. Ajwa, this is our index. Ajwa, please write down index right now. Ajwa. Muzaffar, this is our index, exercise number 12.2, question number 3, bit number 2. This is our today's index. Done? If anyone, yes. Okay, now we are starting the lecture. Now, which question you are going to attempt today? This one. Attempt question number 3, bit number 2 of exercise 12.2. Now open your book, page number 173. On page number 173, you have question number 3, and this is bit number 2 that we are going to solve today. Yesterday we did this question, and now we are doing this one. Now here you have to find PQR. Now what is PQR? This is angle P, this is angle Q, and this is angle R. And what are X, Y, Z? These are the sides X, Y, and Z. And the measurement of one side is given, which is equals to 5 centimeter. Understand? Now please start your work. Write down question in your copy. Write down question in your copy. And then this bits. Bit number 2. Do not draw the figure. Okay. Then write down the heading of solution and then write the name of the shape in your copy. Are you ready, students? I know you are doing the work. Okay, what you will do? Very good, Meera Makar. Please, students, do neat and clean work. Your work should be tidy, okay? Neat and clean work. Understand? Do neat and clean work. Please do not. Yes, yes, Abbas. Copy down the question. Okay, done. Very good, Alina Salman. Okay, now please tell me, can you see the video? Hmm? No. This is the way to solve the question. What you will do here, first you will write down the name of the shape. Okay, this is your question and you have to find P, Q and R and X, Y and Z. Okay, X, Y and Z. Now first you will write down the name of the shape. Now please tell me which shape is this? Which shape is this? Which shape is this? Hurry up. Please tell me which shape is this? All the sides are equal, x, y, z. Only measurement of one side is given. So which side is this? It's a rhombus. Yes, it's a rhombus. So write it down. It's a rhombus. Okay. Then it's a rhombus. Now, next, what you have to find out, which angle you are going to find out. First, you are going to find angle P. Okay, you are going to find angle P. So you will write here for P, and this is a small p. Okay, for P, first you are going to find out angle P. Understand? Which angle have you? Which your angle you are going to find here? P. This one. This is angle P. Understand? Now as you can see here, the measurement of this angle is not given, but the measurement of this angle is given. So P plus 130 will be equals to 180. So what postulate are you going to write here? What you will write? Anyone can please tell me? Okay, Aiza Salman, better please turn on your video. Any two, no, not any two angles. Aiza Salman, please turn on your video, bete. Aiza Salman, Aiza, turn on your video, bete. I want to see what are you doing. Yes, Iman Adnan, your answer is right. Very good. So obviously all of you have solved it. Yes, Mir Abban, your answer is right. So what postulate are you going to write here? Hmm? Yes, any two consecutive angles of a rhombus are supplementary. Any two. Any two consecutive angles. Okay, consecutive आएगा यहाँ पर. Okay, so what you will do, you will add P plus 130. What you have? P and 130. So you will write here P plus 130 is equals to 180, and P is equals to 180 will be copied as it is, plus है यहाँ के minus 130. So P is equals to what? Please write it down. P is equals to 180 minus 130. Your answer will be 50 degree. Yes. Now next you have to find out Q and R. And you can see here the opposite angle of Q is this one, and the opposite angle of R is this one. Understand? So what you will write here, next heading will be for Q and R. We will write here for Q and R. Now write it down, this one. Write down for Q and R. Now which postulate are you going to write here? What you will write for Q and R? Yes, hurry up. Yes, for Q and R, you will write opposite angles of rhombus are congruent. Okay, very good. I think all of you have find all the answer. Very good, Veer Abban. Very good, bete. So Q will be equals to what? Okay, now this is Q. This is Q. So the opposite angle of Q is this one, right? So you will write here Q is equals to 130 and R. Now let's check it out. Which one is the opposite angle for R? The opposite angle for R is P. So P is equals to 50 degrees. So R will be equals to 50 degree. Beta R will be equals to 50 degree. Okay. Understand? Opposite angles of rhombus. This is rhombus, right? Are congruent. Is it clear? Now should we move on to the sides? The next we have to find out the sides. So how will you find out the sides? What heading will we write? Next sides are this one, X, Y, and Z. So these are the sides. This is X, this is Y, and this is Z. So what will be the heading? Yes, for X, Y, and Z. Your last heading will be for X, Y, and Z. These are the sides. Now, please tell me what you will write. What will be the answer? Very good, Miram Vakkar. Okay, class, are you doing in your copy this work? All of you have to do this work in your copy. Understand? Are you doing in your copy? Okay, that's good. Now, which point, what you will provide the reason here? You will write all the sides of rhombus are congruent. Understand? Yes, all the sides of a rhombus are congruent. Now, as you can see here, the measurement of one side is given, which is 5 centimeters. So one side, if one side is 5 centimeters, so all the sides will be equals to 5 centimeters. So you will write here, X is equals to 5 centimeter, Y is equals to 5 centimeter, and Z is equals to 5 centimeter. Clear? Done? Okay, now I'm going to check your answers. Okay, I'm going to check your answers. So everyone, please turn on your videos so that I can see what you have done so far. Then we will move on to the construction of rhombus. Okay, now please turn on your video. Now, who is this? This is Varda. Very good, Varda. Please move it little bit. Yes, very good, Varda. Okay, now correct the spelling of consecutive. Beta, Varda, you have write the wrong spelling of consecutive, so please correct it. Yes, you can turn on your back camera as well. Shahir, yes, you can turn your back camera. Okay, now Varda. Okay, that's good. Varda, please correct the spelling of consecutive. वर्दा थोड़ा सा नीचे करके दिखाइए मुझे. Okay, now good. It's okay, Sana. It's okay. Varda, please correct the spelling of consecutive. Varda, I'm talking to you, bete. Okay. Now please turn off your video, Varda. Now next student, please turn on your video. Okay, now who is showing this? Sana Hafiz. Okay, Sana, I'm going to check your video just a minute. Yes, Iman Adnan, please show your answer. Okay, little bit. Okay, now little bit closer. Okay, that's good. Now turn on your page. Turn to the next page. Mm, okay, that's good. Okay, I'm going to check the answer for Ajwa. Uh, Iman Adnan now. Samin Rafi. Okay, now this is Samin Rafi's answer. Very good. Opposite angles of rhombus are congruent. Any two. Okay, that's good. Okay, Varda. Okay, now Ushna. I'm going to check your answer. Now this is the answer for Ushna. Very good. Okay, that's good. Very good. Okay. Okay. Opposite. Okay, right. Right. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, that's good. Now, Alina Salman, I'm going to check your answer. This is the answer for Alina Salman. Okay, that's good. Very good. Turn on your page. Right. Okay, Hamna Tariq. Hamna Tariq. This is Hamna Tariq answer. Any two. Okay, Hamna, please do neat and clean work. Okay. Try to do neat and clean work. Supplementary. Is correct the spelling of supplementary. Hamna, please correct the spelling of supplementary. Any two. Please मुझे शो कर दीजिए नज़र नहीं आ रहा है आंसर हमना 1 minute. Correct the spelling of consecutive as well. Is correct the spelling of consecutive and supplementary. Okay, spelling of supplementary consecutive is wrong. Okay, Hafsa, I'm going to check your one. 1 minute. Where is Hafsa? Hafsa, I can't find you. Okay, now students. Now students, I'm going to start 1 minute. Now, I'm going to start the construction, so please listen to me very carefully. Now, you should have pen, scale, and D along with you, all of you. And now we are going to construct this one. Okay, so are you ready for the construction? Are you ready for the construction? Now, first we are going to draw this side. Okay, we are going to draw this side. This is side PQ, and you know that your x is now equals to 5 centimeter. Okay, your x is equals to 5 centimeter. Understand? Now, what you will do, first you will draw a line segment of 5 centimeter. So all of you please draw a line segment of 5 centimeter. Everyone draw the line segment of 5 centimeter. Okay, this will be your point P, this will be your point Q, and you will say that x is equals to 5 centimeter. Okay, it's okay. Dr. Sheikh Muhammad Ibad Ali. Who are you, beta? Please write down your name in the chat box along with class and section. Dr. Sheikh Muhammad Ibad Ali. Please. And please try to log in with your own ID. Done? Have you done with this? Hurry up, class. Time is running out. Okay, now. Next is to draw this angle. You have to draw P. And you know that P is equals to 50 degree. and Q, and then you will draw Q, which is equals to what? Which is equals to 130 degree. Understand? Now please take the D and place the here. Okay, on this point, on point P, place your D. The place a center point of your D on point P. Everyone just like this, right? And then make an angle of 50 degree. Here you have 30, 40 and 50. Here you have 50 degree. Okay, so make a point on 50 degree, everyone, just like this. This is 50 degree, and then join this point with the point P, just like this. And you will say that this is angle small p. This is a small p. Okay, this is capital P and this is a small p. Done. 50 degree. Okay, this is the angle of 50 degree. Okay, P is equals to 50 degree, so this angle is of 50 degree. Done. Okay, now move on to the point Q. At point Q, you will draw the angle Q. Okay, at point Q, you will draw the angle Q, and your angle Q is equals to 130 degree. So what you will do, you will place the center point of the D on point Q, just like this. Okay, Mahad, I will try to review this one. Okay, Q. Now what you have to do, this is your point Q, and or at point Q you have to make the angle of 130 degree. So where is 130 degree? Here you have 130 degree on the upper scale. On the upper scale you have 130 degree. Okay, you will make a point here and simply join with a help of line segment these 2 points. Understand? I'm going to simply dock it. Done. Done. Now this is Q, small q. This is a small q. Okay, please do not forget to write all these points. Understand? Now, what you have to do here, simply draw this side. Means you have to measure this side. This side should be equals to 5 centimeter. So what you will do, you will make a point at 5 centimeter. Place the scale in this way. Okay, you will start to measure from this point P. Okay, where P 5 centimeter lies, 5 centimeter lies here. So make a small dot here. Similarly, you will do with this line, means you will place 0 centimeter on point Q, and then you will make a point here on 5 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. Okay, because all the sides should be equals to 5 centimeter. And then have you make this points 5 centimeter on 5 centimeter. This line should be equals to 5 centimeter because it's a rhombus and all the sides of a rhombus should be equals to 5 centimeter. Done? Please tell me, have you done? Okay, Iman says yes. Okay. Now, what you will do, what is the last step? Is to join these 2 points, and these 2 points should be equals to 5 centimeter. As you can see, the line segment should be equals to 5 centimeter. If this is 5 centimeters, so it means that your answer is right. You are doing the right direction. Okay. So when you are going to join this point, these 2 points, so the line segment between these 2 points should be equals to 5 centimeter. Right? Done? Please tell me done. Now what you will do, you will erase the extra portion. Okay. You have slightly extra portion here, so kindly erase it, this extra portion. Please erase it. Extra portion should be erased. Now, I'm going to label it. I'm going to label it according to the given figure in the book. Now, what is this? This is r, small r. This is a small r. Okay. This is equals to 130 degree, right? This is R, capital R. This is capital S, right? Now, this is X, this is Y, this is a small z, and this is equals to 5 centimeter. So kindly label this diagram. This is point P, this is point Q, this is Y, Z, 5 centimeter, this is S, R. Label it according to given in your book. Done? Now I'm going to check it. Now I'm going to check your answer. So turn on your videos, everyone. Turn on your videos, everyone. Okay, this is Nida Fatma. Nida Fatma. I'm going to check. Very good, Nida. Very good. Now, okay, Sana. Very good, Sana. Sana, this is the interleaf phase, right? Okay, very good. Now, Ajwa. Very good, Ajwa. Okay, Mohammed Ahmed. Okay, that's good. Iman Adnan. Iman, please. Iman. Okay, Iman Hasham. Okay, very good. So now I'm going to stop the lecture here. I have watched. Very good. Okay, now. So all of you, please turn off your videos. Please turn off your videos, everyone. Okay, now, if you have any questions, if you want to ask anything, please ask. Till then, I'm going to take your attendance. Just give me a minute. And if you want to ask anything, if you have any question, so please ask. I'm taking your attendance, so just give me a minute. Okay, now I'm done with your attendance. Now, if you have any question, please write it down in the chat box. Okay. No questions? Okay, how was the class? How was the class, Vita? Vita, according to government announcements, good? Okay. Okay, now listen to me. I'm going to post a homework today. So in the homework, you have to attempt the definitions that I have written in the assignment.